So I've been leading tours to North Korea for a number of years, and I've always been fascinated in the architecture there because it does borrow and is influenced quite heavily from Soviet architecture. So we really wanted to find a way that we could document all of these hotels of Pyongyang. Because when you're in North Korea as a tourist, your experience is quite molded by your time spent in hotels. But it's also in the hotel where you get to spend a lot of time with your local guides, and you get to ask them about their life in North Korea. So you'll be sitting in a revolving restaurant and you'll be learning about all types of things about North Korean culture and society that you wouldn't really have the opportunity to learn about if you weren't with a local guide.
I think the book is very special because it documents something which hasn't been documented in bulk like that before, which is the interiors of all the tourist hotels in Pyongyang. Most tourists go there and only stay in a couple of hotels, so you never get to see what's in them. But we went to all of them and we got to photograph them, and we got a lot of photographs in a pretty short time. We worked really hard, as did our guides, to make sure that we got everything that James thought was necessary to show like a really well-rounded documentation of what's in the hotels.
For a country that's so uniform like North Korea, I think what we really capture in the book is how idiosyncratic and individual each of the hotels are.
Yeah.
So they all do have like a similar brutalist feeling when you think of their exterior, but
on the outside, yeah.
But internally they're so different. You know, when you think of, they all have different colour palettes and colour schemes, and you don't really seem to see the same furniture twice. And we also catch the hotels at a time in transition.
It's like they've gone from interiors from the 70s and they updated them to interiors of the late 80s, early 90s, which is they're kind of their new thing. I've never seen anything like it anywhere else in the world.
Gaining permission was actually quite easy. The North Koreans are actually quite forthcoming with wanting people to experience North Korea. So once I contacted the KITC, which is the organisation that runs tours to North Korea, they're actually quite excited to have someone to document their hotels.